Alright, what's up, Fiend fam? Throttle Fiend coming at you. First motovlog of 2021. Spring is almost officially here. It is currently about 52, 53 degrees, which I'm happy with. I don't like it when it gets too hot, so this is right up my alley. Hope somebody's okay. Thank you for all you do, brothers and sisters. Anyways, as I was saying, first motovlog of 2021. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to cover. Typically, my motovlogs over the winter have all been pre-thought up. I don't have anything in particular in mind for this, so might be just a little bit of me rambling on about how things have been going, and we'll see where that takes us. Speaking of first responders, I wanted to highlight a channel that I have a lot of respect for. It's Wind Road Therapy. That's Wind Road Therapy. Go ahead and check her out. She is a retired law enforcement officer who lives down in Florida. She's just recently started her channel. She's a great person. Matt Netshark from the 5 Dirty Bikers Discord recently was in a pretty bad motor vehicle accident on his Heritage, and she rode from her place down to Daytona Bike Week and back, and when she got back, she had 300 and some odd miles, so she donated $300 and some odd to Matt's health coverage and recovery fund. So definitely props to her. And again, like I said, new channel. She posts a lot on Instagram as well. Being down in Florida, she's got a lot of great scenery down there, posts a lot of beautiful pictures. It makes me really jealous, so go check her out and show some love. So far I've only been out on the bike for a few minutes and I've already come across 2 riders. That's encouraging. We are supposed to get some rain later this week, but for the most part I think we're in the riding season proper. We're going to be in the 50s or higher from here on out, I believe. That being said, we've had some of our worst snowstorms in April, so not trying to jinx us, but life happens. I know I also had another video covering this, but I just really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank each and every one of you who subscribes to my channel. We're over 200 subscribers now. Just absolutely blows my mind. Like I said in the video, my thing is just, I do this because I enjoy it and because I want to give back. My plan is to, as the channel grows, do even more to give back to the community by way, hopefully, of gear, things of that nature, meetups, and who knows what else. I'd love it at some point to be able to give away bikes. I make no assumptions on anything, but it'd be really cool just to be able to do things for other people. I know there's a lot of people out there right now that would love to ride, but for many different reasons, one of which might be financial. I would love to help fix that, to help you know, make it an easy transition for you, because believe me, I might be riding around on a basically brand new Harley Lowrider S, but it's taken me quite a while to get to this point. So I know what it means like to be in that position. I'm just so happy to be out riding. You guys have no idea. Well, actually, you probably do. Those of you that live where it doesn't snow probably don't understand completely, but those of us that do, I know you feel me, brothers and sisters. Cannot wait to get out and get some more riding in. Really want to stretch my legs, as it were. For those that watch the Lawson Ranger live streams from the Scout Shed, we've been talking up the Virginia Moto Meetup VAMM 21. It's going to be in Tazewell, Virginia in June. You know, it's going to be a 600-mile ride for me each way. That's longer than I've ever been in one ride. So between now and June, which is plenty of time, because it's, you know, we're in late March, gives me plenty of time to kind of build up to that. As I've said in other videos, I'm the type of person that by the time the bike is ready for fuel, I'm ready for a break. So I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. But you know, I want to try and get in as many miles as possible. I had a little bit of a pie in the sky thought last year when I got the bike in July, that by this July I would have 10,000 miles. You know, but 10,000 miles a year on the bike. I'm at just about to hit 2,200 miles, and well, it's certainly doable. You know, I don't want to go out and just crush miles for the sake of crushing miles. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't need an excuse to ride, but you know, I want to have a destination in mind. I mean, as a matter of fact, I wanted to go for a ride today, but I wasn't going to bring the camera with me. But I decided the Bay Bridge is still down. It's going to be down until April 1st, and then it goes up, and it doesn't come back down again until November. And you know, we had a mild winter this year, or this past year coming into this year. There's no telling what we're going to have this coming November. So if I want to get that in, I better get it in now. That fellow veteran in front of me, thank you for your service. Another bike over there. Love all things two-wheeled. I don't care if it's a sport bike, cruiser, touring bike. Hell, I don't care if it's a scooter. You're on two, you're family. So anyways, like I was saying about VAM, gonna be quite a few of us going down. You know, gonna be a bunch of moto vloggers, but even more than that, it's going to be just it's a motorcycle meetup. So you know, there's gonna be a lot of people there. If you're interested, there are Facebook groups for. There's a Facebook group for it. Excuse me. Check it out. If you are seriously thinking about going, as was said in the chat today during our live stream, if you haven't booked your room yet or rooms yet, go ahead and do so ASAP, because as travel restrictions and everything get more relaxed, they're going to fill up fast. I actually didn't book mine until this past week, because quite frankly, living in New York State and working in the medical field, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. You know, it was every intention to go to VAM, but you know, if I was unable to for whatever reason, because of, you know, travel restrictions or whatever, you know, that was a real possibility for me. But thankfully they've relaxed restrictions. I'm fully vaccinated from the pandemic, from COVID, so as of April 1st, I can do what I need to do. So June is gonna be a blast. We have a great time on stream. We have fun in the private chat that we have, the 6 of us on Instagram, and I can't help but think we're gonna have a heck of a time in person in Virginia. A lot of great riding around in that area too. Planning on getting a whole bunch of footage for the channel. You know, and going back to my previous video on the 200 subscribers, you know, just as much as anything else, this is a way for me to document my journey. You know, I had a lot of questions when I first got into motorcycling, you know, 3 years ago. And channels like Sage Tree Surgeon and Blockhead and Doodle on a Motorcycle, Dan the Fireman, FXLRS Brooklyn, you know, just a great community to get information from and just kind of live vicariously a little bit, get as much information as you can. And you know, I want to be that for somebody else. I want to help somebody else get over that hump for whatever reason it may be. You know, and I've done a little bit of all of it. You know, I've gotten my crash out of the way. I've dealt with the PTSD with that and what it took to get me back on a bike. I've gone from my first bike to my second bike. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, yes, if money were no object, I'd love one of every kind of bike. But as it is, I just am absolutely in love with this Lowrider S. It's everything I've wanted in a bike and more. Also, another bit of news, Mrs. Fiend is officially signed up for the MSF class. She's going to be taking that in May when her nursing school semester ends. And, you know, be on the lookout for videos on that. I'm going to take her through the process of looking for gear, shopping for a bike. I will see what I can do as far as the class itself. I believe that you're not allowed to record in the classroom, but maybe they'll allow me to get some footage of her out doing some exercises out on the bike. We'll have to see what happens. Speaking of which, down in the comments, go ahead and let me know what you think is gear that Mrs. Fiend should think about, you know, as her first set of gear and even her first bike. She was originally looking at something small. You know, we were probably looking at like in the 200 to 300 cc range, but Honda releasing the Rebel 1100 with the DCT has actually been very appealing to both of us. Some might say that it's too big of a bike to have a beginner start on, and normally I would agree with you. That being said, with the DCT, that's gonna eliminate probably 85 to 95% of the issues that a new rider might have if they don't have to worry about slow speed maneuvering with the clutch and clutch work and stuff like that. So let me know your thoughts. None of that, but I'll be honest, as I've said in many videos before, my wrists and hands have arthritis in them, and the thought of having another bike with a DCT, or having a bike with a DCT in the stable, certainly is something that I'm interested in. You know, she's not going to ride all the time, and it's something that I might be able to steal on occasion, just to kind of check it out. I've been a fan of the Africa Twin with the DCT in it for quite some time now, and it's got the same engine the Rebel 1100 is. Obviously, it's tuned differently, but you know, get a feel for that, and then maybe when I start looking at bike number 2, that might be something that is at the top of my short list. But we'll see. Of course, the Pan America would be obviously as well. Kind of want to wait and see how things go with that. I'm not quite ready to drop 20K on a bike after just buying this a year ago, especially when it's version number 1 of the bike. You never know. I kind of want to see how it does, and if it's got mechanical issues or anything like that. I mean, I know Harley's put a ton of R&D into it, and I'm hoping for the best, and I have every confidence that they will do well with it. I'm just nervous about how it will, or if it's going to be able to win over current ADV riders. You know, Harley riders are very set in their ways. I'm one of them. You know, we're very brand loyal. That being said, you know, I love all things motorcycle. But you know, you're not gonna get, I mean, yes, you will have your crossover. You're gonna get those BMW riders, those KTM riders, stuff like that. They will cross over, but they're going to be few and far in between. You know, your major stuff is either going to come from people who don't have an ADV bike already, or Harley riders who've kind of been interested in ADV riding and are now looking to give it a shot because their manufacturer has put out an ADV bike. I don't think you're going to see a big crossover. And as I said in my Pan America video, I really think that they shot themselves in the foot by not offering a middleweight, you know, like a 700cc bike, somewhere in that range, 700, 800 range. So what do y'all think? Is the Rebel 1100 a good, with the DCT now, do you think it's a good beginner bike? I mean, there's plenty of people that start out on iron 1200s or, you know, Sportster 48s, stuff like that as their first bike. Do you think that the DCT will help the learning curve for new riders? And before you get into it, yes, I agree. All riders should know how to operate a manual transmission motorcycle. But as I've said in just about every video that I've had where I've talked about this, more people on 2 is one less cager. If that means they have to use a DCT, or like in my case, I'm using a Recluse, which isn't quite an automatic transmission, but it's close. But you know, if it gets somebody on 2, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Alright, that'll do it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and add in post-production the winner of the 200 subscriber giveaway. Congratulations to whomever that is. I hope you enjoy it, and get yourself something cool from Redzilla. Alright, As always, stay shiny side up. Throttle Fiend out.